Your Excellency, the Minister Venugopal, all the eminent writers and businessmen, guests, my friends, and there are many amongst you here. I am overwhelmed. I am very touched and grateful to be honored today. I looked at that placard there with all the pictures and I looked the odd man out, but I don't feel odd. I feel one of you. Actually, this occasion reminds me of an occasion in 1996, when it was the first time I was honored by the Indian community, by the Dubai Kerala Kala Kandam. And I was honored that day with two very eminent people, Kamla Suraya, at that time she was Kamla Das in 1996, she became Kamla Suraya in 1999, and with Yusuf Ali Ketchari. And that honoring was the start of a very rich relationship between me and Indian literature, starting with Kerala Malayalam literature. I started translating them, and they started translating me, Sachidanandan and all the various talented people, and they even published my poetry in a volume in Malayalam and also in Tamil and so on. I think, you know, when I am a poet, of course, and I feel that poetry is the soul of a nation. And it is the best way to build bridges between people, between nations. And we need to build bridges, especially in this time in history, when there are clashes of civilization and all these wars around us and this tension. And I think that was why the Indians like me here, because I was able to bring to them Arabic literature and UAE literature, and to bring their literature to the Arabs. And I produced the first Malayalam collection translated into Arabic. It had about more than 30 poets, including Chaco and Kamla and Sachidanandan, and also some of the younger people who were living in the UAE, talented people. And people were amazed. You know, my Arab friends used to say, this is beautiful poetry. We didn't know that there was such poetry. And then I did also poetry from 12 languages in Indian, and I did a collection for Sachi, and I did the Ya Allah collection of Kamla Suraya, and the last collection I did for Gita Chapra, which was released last year. So, and I am continuing to do that. But I have been honored so many times by the Indian community. I was even asked to present to Atul Varma his Satya Academy Award when it was done in Sharjah, as opposed to doing it in Tutur as usual. So that was first time. But I was also honored many times. I can't remember even, but last year or 2 years ago, I was also honored in the Sahitya Academy in Tichur, and I was the first Arab poet to be honored there. And now I am honored by the Gala people. I'm very grateful to Isaac John and his friends for thinking about me and building these bridges. And the funny thing is, the time when he called me, it was almost the 1 day or 2 days before I received information that I was going to be awarded the Tagore Peace Award in Calcutta next May. So I'm very grateful, and I think this building of bridges is very important. But my connection with India goes back, way back, before even this poetry. Because my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, Mr. Muhammad Ali Luqman, he was a personal friend of Mahatma Gandhi. And he was also a fighter for freedom of his part of the world. And he met also the Nightingale of India, the poet, with Gandhi at the same time. What's her name? Gandhi called her the Nightingale of India, Sarojini Naidu. So, and also I happened to do my master's degree in Roorkee University, one of the most eminent universities in India. So these connections is expanding and building, and now I want to thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.